I was born deaf, and I have a genetic disorder that was diagnosed at the age of 7.
And you work to help women after 40 years old how to go back
Yes,
in
I
good
remember
shape.
in 2014, I didn't feel good in my body. I had frustrations, so I decided to take back control of my life and my body. At the time, I realized that this ambition to start my own business, to build something in my name and help even more people. It's natural for anyone to experience periods of discouragement, but with a shift in mindset and a change in thinking, those moments can be overcome and leading to personal growth. So I'm deeply, deeply grateful for my coach for teaching me valuable lessons that have helped me become a better person. I've evolved, and I'm proud of myself for implementing these changes. Over the past 3 years, Martine has been my source of inspiration, which has empowered me to be present and supportive for my own clients. The goal is to integrate these lifestyle habits for life. Not just for 2 or 3 months, but for the long term, leaving out problems behind for good. After 40, the second half of your lives can be even better than the first one.
Hey, welcome everybody to this podcast, an interview today with a special guest. She's very exceptional. She's a woman, very determined, decided. She has some limitation, but she never stopped to fulfill her dream, to go higher, and to force to build her life. She's really an exceptional woman, and she's a model for this generation. And today we're going to share her experience, her life, her story with you, and what she is doing today. She has 5 kids. She worked full time. She has 3 businesses. She is married. She has a wonderful call in her life. And this is really a pleasure today to welcome Virginie Savaria.
Thank you. I'm just so glad to be here.
Came from Quebec, here in Arizona. It's hot.
Yes, the temperature here is so high. It is
Hot.
very hot.
Today, thank you to take the time for this interview to share your experience with the people. You're deaf, and also you have problem with your vision. Can you explain what your limitation?
I was born deaf, and I have a genetic disorder that was diagnosed at the age of 7. The doctors advised my mother that my vision would gradually decrease over time. But today, at the age of 46, I still see, and that's why I enjoy life. I move forward. I'm in good shape, and life goes on.
You're born deaf, you learn the sign language, you have problem with your vision, you have problem like...
My visual problem is the progressive decrease in peripheral vision, which means that my visual field is reduced to about 25 degrees. Normal vision is equivalent to 180 degrees. So the consequences are that I could run into small children in front of me since I can't see down. I can't see anything at all. Also in the evening when it's dark or during the day in dark places, I see absolutely nothing. I need a good light, a very well lit place to communicate. And in dark places, if I meet someone, I will have to use tactile sign language to communicate with me. So that's about it.
Now
I'm 46 indeed.
you have 46, and you decided you work full time. You're passionate in workout and fitness to feel good, the well-being, and you work to help women after 40 years old how to go back.
Yes, I
good
remember
shape.
in 2014, I didn't feel good in my body. I had frustrations, so I decided to take back control of my life and my body. I met someone who had allowed me to experience a certain improvement that was noticed by others. People around me started asking for advices, and I developed a passion for it. I learned more and more about different subjects. I did a lot of reading on nutrition, proper training, and it really became a passion. And then 3 years ago, I really focused on this passion and I started a small business. And I met many people and built a clientele of about, I'd say, 150 people. With the time, I realized that this ambition to start my own business, to build something in my name and help even more people. It's really when I see that I have helped a person succeed that it makes me want to help even more, and it gives me lots of ideas. This explains my desire to start my own business and Martine's offer to help me find strategies from A to Z. At the beginning, how to start, the notions to be taught at the beginning. How can I use what I've learned over the past 10 years to develop a clear plan to teach those who want to transform their lives as well? It was by doing all this together that I saw how to develop the 5D system I created. It is absolutely extraordinary. I'm so happy to have gathered all these ideas that were jostling in my head to finally set up my own company and to put everything in order. It became clear to me that's how I wanted my company to start. And thank you so much.
Yes. Congratulations. Because all your idea was inside of you, but the system, the structure to organize all that and how to have the plan of action very clear, because inside you are very strong. This is everything you got through all the years, but now you have this system 5D and you have this clarity and you can teach other people how to do the same thing. This is why you start your business with everything you gain. Now you came in Arizona because we coach a lot for the mindset. Yes, we were coaching for the mindset.
Yes, exactly. As you know, Martine has been coaching me for the past 3 years, and she's been giving me the support I need to reach a new level. It's natural for anyone to experience periods of discouragement, but with a shift in mindset and a change in thinking, those moments can be overcome and leading to personal growth. So I'm deeply grateful for my coach for teaching me valuable lessons that have helped me become a better person. I've evolved and I'm proud of myself for implementing these changes. Over the past 3 years, Martine has been my source of inspiration, which has empowered me to be present and supportive for my own clients. So I've passed on the knowledge and encouragement I've received from her, and it's truly fantastic to teach others about the power of mindset. So don't miss out on this incredible opportunity.
You receive a lot through the coaching.
Yes,
and
indeed.
What you receive, you can now help your student, your people with your system to have the right mindset also, to go back in shape. And also, you have to build the mechanic, all the structure for the business, to spread the good news, to spread your system, and how to put everything in place in order to have the right concept, with the mindset and all the strategy and the mechanic.
Indeed. When I first arrived, I focused on developing my concept, dedicating myself to refining it. Once it was completed, I knew it was a great concept, but the challenge was how to publicize and distribute it effectively. While I'm comfortable with posting on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I have dabbled a bit in email marketing. The technical side is in my strongest suit. However, the strategic plan I was introduced to is incredibly powerful, far beyond what I had been doing on my own. It's truly a solid and serious business launch method capable of establishing a large company and driving it forward. Yes,
You
I
work
didn't
hard
get much
this
sleep
week.
this week. I worked every day from 8 in the morning until 9 in the evening, from Sunday to Friday. I even finished around 5 on the last day. But despite the long hours, I'm really happy with the results. Yes.
And this is the last day, today and tomorrow. You're going to have the last coaching for your mindset before you're going to leave. And all the plan of action, what to do next. But it's not going to be hard. And this week was full of work, was very intense. But what do you think about to do the same thing at your home and not doing here? How many weeks or months to do it by yourself?
Oh, yes, absolutely. This week was intense. And if I had stayed at home to do all that, I honestly don't think I would have managed. Don't forget, I have 5 children at home around me, and there are always plenty of chores to do at home. So that's why I decided to take a week off to come here and focus entirely on this. And if I had done that, I doubt I'd be launching my business now. It probably would have taken me a year if you condense all the little moments I could have spent working at home. So in one focused week, it's clear how intense and productive it was. It was absolutely worth it. It's a major task accomplished.
Because it's accelerated, and you pay to accelerate the result, not just reschedule and report all the time to do just by yourself. And you have to learn everything. You can be very discouraged because all the experience, the skill set, everything you have to know in the tool set to put in action and to build your business. How do you feel that you can be overwhelmed, but we're there to support you to do
the work plan for the week was incredibly clear. I knew exactly what needed to be done, and each step was checked off one after the other. Yes, it was a lot of work, but I felt like I was making significant progress the entire time. I never felt overwhelmed and always knew where I was headed. Every task was executed day by day, and following the plan was straightforward. I knew each day what I had to do: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It was extraordinary. I couldn't have asked for more.
Now we prepare for the next season of your life with the right mindset. Also, the investment to build your project, the investment, do you have some regret with?
Oh, no, I don't regret it at all. Yes, it's a significant investment, but I have no doubt it will pay off many times over. And I can't wait to see the results.
We're going to explain a little bit her system for the 5D, then you can know what she is doing. And you're coaching a woman over 40 years old to go back in shape. Can you explain a little bit what you're doing with your system? They can follow you for your system.
Yes, I created the 5D system. So what are the 5Ds? First, the initial D stands for decision making. It's about deciding to move forward. If we don't make that decision, we remain stuck at the starting point, still grappling with our initial problem. So the first D is about breaking free from that problem. The second D is development. Developing a plan is crucial. Just like you need a blueprint to build a house, you need a plan to achieve your goals. Whether it's for your body, your mindset, or your diet, it's about knowing what you'll do next week, in 8 weeks, and beyond. So you need to develop a solid plan to guide you. And now the third one is very important, is discipline. Discipline is essential, especially for someone like me, juggling a job, 2 companies, and 5 children. I couldn't have succeeded without it. Once you've established discipline, you actually create time to focus on other things. It may sound counterintuitive, but it is true. Now, the fourth one is mental availability in French. It's great to take care of your body and eat well, but it's equally important, if not more so, to take care of your mindset. You are what you think. If you work on your mindset, your body will follow. It is crucial to see yourself as someone with value. And finally, the fifth D is determination. Unveiling your determination is fundamental. Determination is that inner resolve that drives you to persevere until your efforts become habits. The goal is to integrate these lifestyle habits for life. Not just for 2 or 3 months, but for the long term, leaving out problems behind for good. After 40, the second half of your lives can be even better than the first one.
This is very important because a lot of women, they're looking at us right now, and you have so much experience that after 40 years old, it's different. You were working out before, but fourth, fifth pregnancy was really different for you. You felt like your body changed, and after that, the pre-menopause and everything started to change. And this is why
yes,
you
exactly.
put the 5D system.
My last 2 pregnancies happened after I turned 40. And by that time, I had already been training for 10 years, and I was mindful of my diet. It was relatively easy to lose the weight I'd gained back then, but after 40, I struggled to return to my normal size. If anything, I was gaining weight, and I couldn't understand why. My body had changed, so I realized I needed to change my habits too, right? I couldn't continue doing what I had always done. So it required a shift in how I thought, how I ate, trained, and approached my health overall.
Then this
Yes.
week,
Oh, yes.
you have done
It's
your
true.
5D. All your 5D with me and all the business,
That's where the 5D system comes in. It can be applied to all areas of life.
Thank you, Virginie, because people can understand if they want to lose weight, but you have to understand the 5D to not gain back the weight and just keep your weight and just go back in shape. Because your program, it's a support individually. It's not like you're really present for everybody and but it's very adapted for everybody individually. You're really there to support. You're really present. You don't take too much people and too much inscription, registration. You're there.
I have decided to take care of my group, which will have a maximum of 20 people. This way I can focus on each person's needs and help them turn their goals into lasting habits.
If the people, they want to have more information about what you're doing, they have the contact, the link here below the video. They can contact you. And this is very important to know that Virginie, she's signing, but if you don't know the sign language, it's not a problem, because if you don't understand, Virginie, what you're going to do
No
for
worries
them?
at all. I offer the same for everyone, whether you're deaf or hearing. This is already planned out. There will be interpretation services, and my goal is to help everyone. I don't want to limit myself to just the deaf community. Hearing people have needs too, and they can benefit from the 5D system just as much.
Virginie, are you discouraged sometimes? Because some women, they're watching us right now and they feel like you push, you're there, you're disciplined, you have some limitation with your with your vision, and you worked full time, you have your kids, everything you're doing. Are you sometimes discouraged?
Oh, yes, of course. Life isn't always easy. And there have been times where I felt discouraged. But when that happens, I'll try to remind myself of why I made this decision. I think about the best course of action and how I can apply what Martin taught me. It's important to gather and hold on to the information you need, especially during tough times. That's what can help us, especially if we don't have much support. So that's why I've committed to helping my team, and the people who work with me will have access to tools and information on mindset and other areas. So we'll discuss things together, and when discouragement arises, well, we can tackle it as a team, especially if you join my 8-week course. I'll be there to help you and guide you.
This is very important, the community, the support also, because you have a community, a group, and it's free for the people that want to go back in shape for the 5D system, the club.
Yes,
5D
exactly.
Grill.
I also created a free Facebook group, which you're welcome to join. It's a supportive community, and I'd be happy to welcome you.
If you want to go back in shape and you want to just be coached the right way, we have a free community also for the woman to be empowered. It's free. You have the link below. You can subscribe. It's an exclusive app. Then you can participate in this community. Because Virginie, to just conclude right now, you have some coach, life coach or business coach with the mechanics, but with our business that we are doing both, the synergy of the two worlds, we do A to Z, then we have everything. It's not just one side or the other side. Then how did you feel about all these services with all included?
Combining these resources is just perfect. If I had a technical issue that also involved strategies, having someone who understands both aspects is invaluable. If I had to rely on two different people, it would be more challenging and less cohesive. But with this method, everything works seamlessly and the service is to the highest quality.
Thank you so much, Virginie, for today.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Congratulations again. I'm so proud of you because for all the work you have done until now and everything you're going to do, you're so a beautiful example for this generation. And a lot of women, they're watching this show. Let us to be a model, an inspiration for them, then they can succeed also and to succeed their dream, what they have in their heart. Thank you so much, Virginie. Good success to you. And
thank you again for having me. I had a fantastic and very productive week. Thank you so much.
Then we're going to continue, and this is going to be, we're going to have other interview coming soon. Then don't stay by yourself. You can have the right support, and this is why we're there. Stay connected, and we're going to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.